Very impressive performance out there tonight. I know you said you're tired, but how did you feel about what you did in there?
I feel great. Obviously, it went perfect. I touched him up. I got hit once, pretty good. But yeah, I went out there. I felt very present. I felt very in the moment, and I know that when I'm in that place, like it's very hard to beat me. So I was very confident about that. I was a little sluggish in the back, to be honest, but you got to make it work, and I did. So
certainly did. A little bit of history, right? I mean, first win on ESPN.
Yeah,
I guess that you're a trivia question. You made some history. Is that kind of cool for you?
Oh, that's super cool. ESPN. I mean, we grew up watching that our whole lives in the U.S. So. Yeah, that was cool. I mean, I didn't think about it too much. I have a lot of family who's from Queens, and I had that all of them come. So I was a little bit more excited that my family from New York got to come watch me fight. But yeah, ESPN is definitely very cool.
Pretty creative grappling sequences there. I mean, I know you didn't quite get the inverted triangle there or whatever, but I mean, is that stuff that you work on? Just kind of find yourself in that position? I mean, is that something you like to set up?
Yeah, I've been playing the Kimura trap game a little bit. I'm always trying to add new things into my game. You know, I'm never being stale. Every time I go in the cage, I try to be a better athlete and a better fighter. So yeah, I was working the Kimura trap stuff a lot. I thought that it was cool that I got to show it off a little bit. It went my way. I was going for another position, but he gave me the arm, so I took the arm.
Nice. Well, you're certainly getting some attention. What do you want to do next? I mean, is rebooking the Lineker fight, does that seem to make sense for you, or do you have other ideas? What do you think makes sense?
I don't really care, man, to be honest. Like, I know where I am in the sport. I'm working my way up. I'm developing my name. I'm getting UFC experience, which is different than professional experience. But like I said, I'm 26. I want someone top 15 for sure, maybe even top 10, you know. But if it's Lineker, it's Lineker. I really believe that on any night I can beat any fighter. So whoever it is, whoever the UFC wants to give me is cool. But yeah, right now I'm in no rush to call anyone out or anything. But yeah, I definitely want to fight up. I'm comfortable in this spot where I am, so I need to step out of my comfort zone a little bit. So if it's Lineker, it's Lineker. But yeah, definitely some top 15, top 10.
Are there any locations that have been announced or dates that have been announced that make sense to you?
No, I haven't thought that far, man. For me, like on fight night, like this is the end of my world. You know, like whatever happens afterwards, I think about it a little bit, obviously, because I'm human. But the fighter in me, this is the only day that matters. Everything after that, we'll worry about. We'll see where it goes on fight night, and then figure it out from there.
Can you walk through that finish a little bit? It was kind of interesting, right? You rolled for the armbar, but you didn't put the leg over the face until like the very end. Is that like intentional, or was there some kind of different setup? Or?
Yeah, so I was trying to take us back with the Kimura. I had the Kimura grip. I was able to lock up my legs. I have really long legs, so sometimes I get in those different types of triangles. People slide out just like Mario did. But I know that if I keep that grip, I can still try to crawl on his back. The Kimura grip. Yep. So I was trying to crawl onto his back. He put me in a position where I wasn't going to get to his back for sure, but I had the arm. I don't really like going for arm locks, but the arm bar was there, so I took it.
Fantastic.
Thanks.